Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We'll start with Bitcoin at number 1, followed by Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Cardano, and then Dogecoin, Polygon, and then we'll end it with... we'll end it with Polygon at number 10. Solana will be number 11. It's no longer top 10, right? Polygon and Solana has been exchanging 10, 11, 10, 11 for the past few weeks. So yeah, because their market cap is very close to each other. 7.9B, 7.7B. So sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower, depending on the price, right? So let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USDT. Yes, sir. So here we are. Again, we're above the skinny pink line, so we're just going to assume that the bottom is in. We could be wrong. But yeah, even when we are falling, right, this is a very slow fall, right? So there could be another wave lower, taking out the lows over here. Absolutely possible. And so yeah, things are just a little bit difficult for us to predict at the moment. I feel like this could be already 3 waves done and we could be coming back up. Again, I can't say for sure, because when things are correcting, right, it comes in waves of either 3 or 5. There could be a 5th wave coming down. So we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. All I know is that we're above the skinny pink line and we're expecting more upside for Bitcoin. Ethereum against BTC. Here we are for FBTC. FBTC feels like I'm not sure. Looks like an ascending, but at the same time, you can also call this symmetrical, right? An A, B, C, D, something like an E breaking higher. Again, we're not too sure because over here we had the descending triangle. And that's why we were anticipating FBTC to drop to 0.06 and then 0.054. But it did not happen. We dipped lower, we took out the support over here, and after that, we rallied back up. And we've been hanging very close to the resistance line since then, right? We didn't really continue dropping for FBTC. So yeah, again, we're not entirely sure. We're still bias bearish for Ethereum BTC at this point of time, and we're still expecting 0.06 to be hit and then 0.054. But if we were to start rallying and we take out the highs over here, as pointed by the arrow, right, as we point out here, then it would invalidate the entire descending triangle. We just need to go higher. That's it. Invalidation. But at this point, yep, nope, not yet. So this is still possible. It's not invalidated yet, so we're still bias bearish towards our targets for FBTC. FUSDT. FUSDT, same thing like Bitcoin. We're above the skinny pink line. We had a hammer over here, right? A big green daily hammer over here. So we're anticipating the possibility of things rising back up, just like Bitcoin as well. We're anticipating the possibility of things rising higher, but we are aware that this is only 3 waves. There could be another one lower. So yeah, again, we're not entirely sure ourselves. All I know is that we're above the skinny pink line, and as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain bias bullish for Ethereum against USDT. On the weekly for Ethereum against USDT, yeah, it's just indecisions everywhere, right? Long-legged dojis, a red body but a longer wick at the bottom, which means that there is buying pressure pushing the price higher. We ended last week with long-legged dojis as well. Are we going to end this week with another doji? Again, dojis are indecisions, which means that yes, it's just uncertain, right? Whether if the direction is going to be up or down, right? But this is a very, 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 very strong signal, the weekly hammer. So even if we were to drop a little bit lower, I don't think we're going to take out these lows to under 1,003. Yeah, I don't think we're going to drop back under 1.3. To be exact, it's 1.368. We could, but again, we're not entirely sure, right? Because this whole thing could turn into a rising channel. Rising channels usually break lower, right? But at the same time, if you look at it on the daily, we're above the skinny pink line. As long as we're above the skinny pink line, we are going to assume that the trend is going to continue higher, right? So that's why we have 2 targets at the top. And we were saying that once we take out this, right, then yeah, more likely than not, we're not going to have 666 anymore, right? And so yeah, it all depends though. It all depends. Again, we're still not entirely sure ourselves. The quality of the chart pattern just isn't really that clear. So yeah, we just can't say for sure. So we're going to have to take things one step at a time for Ethereum. Moving on will be BNB. BNB BTC. Yes, sir. We are ready. Excuse me. Outside. We're out of the falling channel, right? If you look over here, we have been consolidating right above the resistance. Ta-da! Sorry, broken. Resistance once broken becomes support. We're just outside of the support, so we're anticipating the possibility of things rising higher. But at the same time, right, on the daily, we're under the skinny pink line, right? We may see a rally, but this rally could end up in another wave lower, right? This could be a complete wave by itself. So we could get another rally and we could still drop lower, right? And this whole thing could also be some sort of an ABC kind of a correction, right? Again, we're not so sure what kind of a B we're going to get, so we're going to have to be patient and we're going to give the BNB wheels more time to do their thing. BNB against USDT. Here we are for BNB USDT. Any clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern? No, we don't see it. We are aware that, again, mountain ranges break lower, right? Mountain ranges, we could still break lower to 173 and 122. We were saying that once we take out the highs over here, we will consider the bearishness to be fully invalidated, right? And then it could be rising higher. But I still smell weakness for BNB USDT. You know, we're just crawling very, very weakly towards the upside. So yeah, I'm not really that sure about BNB. It's just not really as quality as we expect. So yeah, and even if we were to form bearish chart patterns, right, BNB has a knack of surprising us. It drops just a little bit, and after that, it just starts rallying back up, right? So a very good case in point would be, okay, over here, right? If you look over here, we had something like a head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder, very big head, right shoulder. We did fall, but we didn't fall fully towards all targets, right? It's just one target, if I'm not mistaken. There's still another target lower, but we didn't hit it. What happened? Pump. We started rising back again, right? Where else? Okay, BNB BDC will be much clearer. Let me just show you. BNB, yeah, same thing over here, right? If we just pull a support line across, this whole thing is a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We broke down, retested resistance, dropped. Yeah, I don't think we even hit a target. We probably would have two targets. We might hit target one, I'm not so sure. But the point is that we expected something big, right? But it didn't happen. We dropped a little bit and then just started rising back up. I was like, okay. Yeah, so yeah, don't mess around with BNB. BNB is another coin that is it's very gangster, which means that it just defies chart patterns, right? And it just starts rising, you know, out of nowhere. And yeah, usually before a move higher, you're gonna see accumulation, right? So I feel like BNB, if it were to move higher, right, this is the accumulation phase, right? And this whole thing could turn into a inverse head and shoulders as well, right? Which is going to be positive if BNB were to continue to keep rising, right? And this could be a head, this could be a right shoulder. The left shoulder is already baked in, so we're just waiting for this to happen, right? Again, we're just not sure how much lower BNB is going to go, but we anticipate the possibility of 4 digits being broken by BNB, probably by 2024, right? Good news for BNB if we start doing something like this. It's just that I can't tell what is this. This is just neither here nor there, you know. We're under the skinny pink line, and then we broke back up above the skinny pink line. And if you look at what is forming right now for BNB, this looks like a head and shoulders, right? I feel there's a tricky trick somewhere. Even if we were to drop any lower, I suspect we could just as easily start rallying back up. So I think BNB is very news driven, and it has tremendous support. So yeah, we may not be hitting our targets at all. So yeah, this is still a possibility, right? I mean, as in up and down as well. So BNB is something that we will go next on, which means that we just don't waste time on it. There's just nothing, we move on. XRP against BDC. Again, we're still anticipating more downside for XRP BDC, right? We're still anticipating these lows to be taken out. I know we're rallying right now, but if we were to rally all the way back up to the resistance and we continue to hang around there, then we will switch our bias to bullish, right? And this whole thing could be 5 waves as well. You see that? ABCDE. Woo, which means that we're probably not going to come back down anymore, right? And this whole thing could be a wave 1, whole thing could be a wave 2, very big wave 3 coming in, and after that a potential wave 4, and then we go for a wave 5. Ta-da! This will be awesome though for XRP. So XRP is one of those coins that we are watching very closely. The boys and I are watching very closely, right? XRP against USDT, yeah, we still anticipate it to hit sub 20 cents and potentially sub 17 cents, 16 cents. And again, we have our truck ready over here. Should XRP ever drop to 16 cents, we're going to feel a big truckload with XRP. It's just that at this point of time, we're still not entirely certain. We are also above the skinny pink line on XRP against USD. So yeah, we just can't switch bearish just like that in terms of, you know, putting on trades. There's just nothing for us at this point of time, right? There's a very big consolidation over here. So I still feel like XRP is going to drop though. I don't think XRP is done yet. I mean, of course, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm still leaning towards the bearish side of things, even though we're above the skinny pink line, right? Unless, of course, we get a very nice consolidation over here, right? We built bullish continuation chart pattern, and we just continue higher for XRP. Unless this happens, right? But until I see it, I'm still going to remain biased bearish, right? Look at the pool, right? On the weekly, yeah, we got a bullish engulfing, so there could be a rally coming on, right? So we could rally a little bit higher. It's just that, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So we have to proceed very cautiously for XRP. I'm still not entirely sure. ADA against BTC, we're going to have the next XRP. ADA against BTC, yeah, we continue dropping lower. We're under the skinny pink line, and we anticipate 0.618 to be taken out, right? This whole thing is a potential. Can you see it? What a beauty. ABCDE, right? Woo! And then we rise higher, right? But we're still under the skinny pink line, so we respect the skinny pink line and we remain biased bearish. ADA USDT, here we are for ADA. Again, there's nothing for us to work on. There really is nothing, right? Could this be an A, up for a B, a very stretched out type of a C, and then a D, E maybe, and we break higher? Again, we're not entirely sure, right? ADA is just mucking around here and there. No clear signs of a proper reversal, right? No reversal chart pattern yet. Yeah, no, ADA is the next coin for us. What's after that? Dogecoin! Dogecoin against BTC. Dogecoin. Yeah, we're falling channel. We anticipate this falling channel to eventually break higher. But, you know, this was a very nice spike that came. But we got pulled all the way back down. So that's not exactly encouraging. Could we take out the lows? We could. Anything for us to work with? Nope. How would it potentially look like if we were to switch bullish, right? We do the same thing over here. Up, down, and we just go sideways for a long time. And then another one up, and then down, and then boom. We go crazy. This is something that XRP has always been doing since the beginning of time, right? Down. It doesn't really go sideways, but it goes down, and then poop, and it goes all the way back down. Up, down, up, down. Okay, this was the only one where it started going sideways. Up, down, and then, yeah, that's it. Sayonara. So this thing could happen as well for Dogecoin against BTC. We're not entirely sure though, because there's also danger that we could drop lower, right? ABC kind of a chart pattern. So we're going to have to wait for it to happen first. As we just need to see this first, right? You're probably going to tie in with 2024 as we start rallying higher. Something like that. But yeah, I'm not particularly sure yet at this point of time. So we still need more information before making a move for Dogecoin. Dogecoin against USDT, yeah, it's like a head and shoulders. I'm not exactly that confident with Dogecoin. Left shoulder, right head, right shoulder. It's not good, boys and girls. Although we're hitting the skinny pink line, right? You could feel the urge of wanting to break above the skinny pink line, but the skinny pink line has been acting as proper resistance, right? Every time we see a rally above it, we got slapped down. Rally above it, we got slapped down. Got slapped down. Rally above the skinny pink line, we get slapped down. Yeah, no, still weak, still very weak, and we still could head towards sub 2 cents. Absolutely possible. So be careful about going to trade too soon for Dogecoin. MATIC against BTC. This is MATIC. Anything for MATIC? Yeah, we're still anticipating 2650 to be hit. We're 3184. We're just slowly crawling our way down. On the weekly, last week we closed with a long-legged doji. So more downside. Yeah, feels like more downside, right? 2650. We're still anticipating 2650. There's no clear bullish reversal yet. No buying pressure coming in to push MATIC higher. So we're still fairly bearish for MATIC against BTC, right? On the daily, we're already under the skinny pink line. So the best thing that could happen for MATIC is that we just mark around the skinny pink line, right? Just stick around it above the skinny pink line, and then we go under the skinny pink line. And then we go back above the skinny pink line, we go back under the skinny pink line. We go back above, we go back under, and then boom! Something like that, right? And so we are at the under phase. So the under phase could stretch off for many months. And it could take, I don't know, maybe until only next year do we see some sort of a curve back up, right? It's just that things are down at the moment. So yeah, and it's difficult to trade MATIC just like that. The chart pattern just really isn't what I would consider as high quality, right? So you can argue that this was something like a mountain range. And we hit a lower. Yeah, I'm not particularly confident about it, so that's MATIC for you. MATIC against USDT, we are anticipating the possibility of a right shoulder over here. Will we get a right shoulder? If we don't get a right shoulder and we just keep dropping lower, this is good. Why? Because we don't form bearish chart patterns and we just keep dropping lower. Best thing that could happen for MATIC, right? We just keep dropping lower, sweep up the lows over here, pew, and then we come back up. Right, but yeah, nope, I just don't see it yet. I feel like MATIC has a very good potential of forming an A, B, C, D, E. This whole thing could already be a B. It could be coming back down for a C, right? D and E, and by 2024, yeah, we start blasting off for MATIC. That would be great, right? But yeah, there's just nothing for us to work with, so we're just gonna have to next MATIC. All right, boys and girls, I guess that's it for our top 10 crypto tea. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you the next one. Ta-da!